Yeah, but that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do it. I was sitting with Shanti, my friend, who's a hitchhiker.
No.
Like crazy. Oh, well, hang on.
I'm
just
not a
picked you
hitchhiker.
up. What?
I'm a
Okay,
walker.
Shanti. He's a walker. But you know what? We just wanted to quickly talk about colour, because the conversation we've just had is about what kind of colours people can wear, and I believe that people shouldn't be told what colours they can wear. What you said.
They can only wear what they feel comfortable with.
Yeah, okay.
So people that are very negative, suffering from stress, anxiety, bouts of anger, gloom and doom, cannot wear bright colours like pink, orange, purple or green.
Okay.
It's impossible.
Yeah. So it has nothing to do with a retailer,
No.
someone in a shop selling
No.
something to somebody and saying, you know, that colour looks great on you, no, that colour doesn't suit you. It's more about energetically.
Yes, energetically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the Hells Angels? You just spoke to me before about how the Hells Angels...
Yes, the Hells Angels, I'm sure most people in general would be very familiar with the Hells Angels or
dark energy,
motorbike gang members who live for violence and are extremely, extremely violent. Their auras are extremely dark.
Okay.
They have really bad karma. When you're in the presence of someone like that, you want to go that way.
Yeah.
Little children,
They can tell, can't
they can tell straight away. That is a person who has a light vibration and wears bright colours and is very cheerful, has a cheerful disposition and positivity. They're open for everyone to come.
Yeah.
Even those souls who are very, very dark, on a soul level, a deep soul level, would want to just meet that person because they feel this kind of energy that's making them feel very comfortable, where others, it could completely repel them.
That's
and
why
all they
you've
want to
got
do
so
is
many
go.
friends, isn't it?
So many friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could have something to do with it. Yeah. and little children.
Yeah, because
they're pure-minded and they know.
Yeah. So it's not about whether or not that colour matches.
No, nothing.
Or
like
whether
that.
I mean, there is a bit of does it look good on you, and that's why you said if someone's not wearing yellow, it's because it doesn't suit their aura.
It doesn't suit them. Yeah. Because that colour is not energetically within their own auric field. Yeah. So it comes down to changing your consciousness to a higher state of consciousness.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can wear orange.
How do we do that?
By freeing yourself completely from all worldly afflictions, anger, negativity, resentment. Drugs are really, really harmful. Marijuana, cigarettes, alcohol, and especially sexual abuse, overindulging in sex and on the lower base desires. And the diet has a lot to do with it. Freeing yourself from impurities within the diet, that including meat.
But you were just saying that you'd been to Mullen Market and you've had, this is the farmer's market on
Fridays.
Cane
juice,
You've had cane juice.
That's right, yeah.
So that would make me feel like I was high, for example, because I'd had all that sugar.
Yeah. I'm already high.
Yeah.
Without drinking that.
Yeah.
I didn't need to drink it.
So how do you feel now?
I feel really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was just asking because I've had a couple of lovely chais from my friend who's pure milk chocolate, and I'm feeling pretty high just from all the cacao and the natural sugars.
You can actually feel high without any of that at all. You don't need chocolate, sugar, and all those things to get you high. You can get high on life itself just by being positive. If you're very cheerful and positive and you're radiating a lot of light, you'll be able to draw the energy from all the other people that will be very radiant and uplifted too, because you are. Because through the power of thought, thought vibration in motion.
Totally get it.
All around the air.
Yeah, totally get it.
all around the farmers market.
Yeah, it's a nice place to visit on a Friday morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. It's even better when the sun's out.
Which, you know, I have to make lots of excuses on Fridays, but most people who know me know that's where I'm going to be on a Friday morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So we better get going. I've got to get to work. Thank you so much for talking about colours, Shanti, and
My
for
pleasure.
being
Yeah.
gorgeous. I
Yeah,
love
thank
what
you.
you do, and I love the way that you. For me, it's pushing boundaries in the fashion industry,
Yeah.
and I'm so grateful because I feel as though it's not necessary for people just to wear one colour or
Yeah.
not to be who they really are,
Yeah,
and that matters to me a lot.
it does. It also, in the process too, it's also made me a marked man too.
Mm-hmm.
The clothing themselves and all the colours,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of people recognise me
Yeah.
because of my dress appearance.
Yeah.
But also, they have also become a curse to me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because if there's any kind of trouble,
Mm-hmm.
or if I have to deal with certain people that are causing me trouble,
Mm.
or things like that, then every person in Northern Rivers will know about it.
Yeah.
It's like a star.
Yeah.
You know, with stars or
Yeah.
actors, they're very well known and
Radiance.
famous.
Yeah.
It's all over
Yeah.
the page and everything. So,
But do you think, I think that sometimes people like you, and maybe even me sometimes, is that we push people's buttons because we're different from them.
yeah. So they can try, some people will try to invoke or try and cause you trouble, let's put it that way.
Okay.
Try to get you into a fight or something like
Yeah.
that because they're attacking you.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't like your energy.
Yeah, they think... and
They
but
find you a
it's-
threat.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. That
Not
threat.
everyone's different, but
Yeah.
someone just has taken a disliking to you.
Yeah, because you're being different and they're too afraid to be different themselves.
Too afraid,
Yeah.
of ridicule.
Mm.
Yeah, they're frightened of being criticised or ridiculed, and sometimes I get that, you know.
Yeah,
Small minority compared to majority.
yeah.
Where I might be walking along, someone might stick their fingers up at me or yell out obscenities, and that happens sometimes.
Do they call you gay? That'd be very Australian.
Oh yeah,
wouldn't it?
oh yeah, and some person yelled out pedophile.
Oh, no way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
But you can tell where they're coming from, can't you?
Well, why would they do that? They don't even know me. Yeah, see, because they're trying to just jealous, or they're angry,
Yeah.
and they don't know.
They don't know who they are.
Yeah.
That's why they do that kind of
They're
stuff.
just saying anything
Yeah.
just to be nasty.
Yeah.
It's called being nasty. They want to be extremely nasty to you and destroy your peace,
Yeah.
or destroy you.
Yeah, well, they're trying to take something away from you.
Yeah.
But you know they're taking it away from themselves, don't you? You
Yeah.
know it's reflecting the kind of person that they really are.
Yeah, I mean, there was a guy when I was heading off down the Lismore, and I was wearing my orange suit, and he was going like this, right? And I wasn't hitchhiking.
Huh.
He was doing it with his hand, which is like a lift, in other words. Right? And I said, "Great, I'm heading off down the Lismore," and he was going to Lismore, but I knew what he was I knew what he was going to say. He said, "What's with the orange?" He said, "You're not one of the orange people, are you?"
They get
And
such
I
a
didn't
bad
have a
rap,
clue
don't they?
what he was talking about. The orange people? What's the orange people? Anyway, I said, no, I wear orange. I wear pink and brown, pink and black and green and purple and all these different colours, right? But when I said pink, he said, "You're not gay, are you?"
Yeah, there you go.
And I said,
Told you.
"I'm very happy."
Uh-uh.
And I said, "Is God gay?" He didn't know what to say to that one. So I'm always open to, people putting me on the firing line.
Yeah, it sounds
Just-
like you're well prepared.
And that happens a lot, more than most people realise on a daily basis.
Yeah.
People questioning me and asking me all the time. You know, with
Pushing.
actors and people in the public eye, they're always put on the firing line.
Yeah, no.
And they're
And
given
they-
questions by people and reporters about certain personal things. So if people getting too personal with me, very simply you say, "Oh, that's personal."
Yeah. So just stay away from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
they
all
ask me really personal things and things like that. You know, about my-
Irrelevant.
Hmm?
Irrelevant.
Yeah, it
I need
is,
to
yeah.
get your shoes as you go out, because the shoes,
Oh, my spats.
ay, they're
Yeah.
spats. So
I
who
had
made
those
them
made,
for you?
specially made, yeah. My
Those-
designer, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Wow.
got 7 pairs.
7 pairs of spats.
Spats, yeah.
How many
All different
How
colours.
many suits have you got? That's what I want to
13.
know. 13 suits.
13 suits.
And by the way, this suit is from Mexico. So of course, along with the sombrero, it has a special part in my heart. Because
that-
here in the Byron Show, they call me the Mexican woman.
The Mexican woman.
How's that?
Type it. Type into Google.
Yeah.
Right? The Mexican Cowboy from Bangalow.
Ah, there you go. You've got your own name.
Someone made
We
it
should
up.
get
I don't
married.
know. Yeah, we should
There
do
you
it.
go. The Mexican woman and the Mexican cowboy.
Yeah, someone made it up
Hey,
in Bangalow.
Okay.
She typed it into Google and a whole page came up.
So that's it. They've probably tagged you. Come on, you need to get your own social media
Yeah.
page. If you care.
If you can.
But do you know what? No, care. And I reckon the thing
Yeah.
is, Shanti, you've got lots to tell people, and I think it's really important for
Yeah.
people to understand it's okay for them to put their trousers on backwards. You know, it's okay for
Yeah.
them to be a bit different.
I said to people, because it happens a lot, where people start comparing me with themselves. They start looking at themselves, looking at their plain t-shirt or shirt. And I said, no, I love you just the way you are.
Yeah, be
It's
there.
the soul
Yeah.
that counts,
Yeah.
not in dress appearance.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
a lot of people feel very inadequate that I'm wearing bright coloured clothing where they're wearing jeans or a very plain top. I said, look, I like you just the way you are.
Yeah.
Okay?
You don't have to be mad.
Yeah. God.
But every now and again, I think it might be fun just to be a little bit crazy, huh?
Yeah, but some people aren't like that.
Yeah. And they
Because that's
can't.
not their personality. You
Yeah.
can't change a person's person.
Yeah.
They're not ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
It is.
Well, you're one of the many colourful people that live in the Byron Shire, and
In
I'm
the-
so grateful to have a little interview with you this morning.
That's right.
It makes me-
Expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
You don't know who you're going to pick up,
That's
do you?
right,
eh?
yes. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Okay. Hasta
spats then.
luego, huh?
The
Oh,
s-
yeah, spats.
I got a pair of gold pair.
Where did you get them from? Is it a local person that's
No,
made
my
them for you?
designer, she's universal.
Okay, is she here in Byron?
No, not in this area. No,
Oh, I was
I
gonna
got a
say.
pipeline.
Pipeline?
I got a pipeline to her. These are all my own designs.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I do it like a pattern because I'm an artist.
Yeah.
No? So I do it like a drawing. I'm
Yeah.
a cartoonist
Okay.
and also a life coach, life
Well,
technician.
come and get yourself on bloody social media.
Well,
The world needs more fabulous people like you and I out there.
well, I don't know how to do that. You have to.
Yeah, well, you bet when I come back from Mexico from this buying trip,
Yeah.
11 Banksia Drive.
Yeah,
Byron
you can put
Bay.
my number in there and give me
Yeah,
a
yeah.
phone call.
Okay. Anyway, I'll get some of this to you as well. Thanks, Shanti.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah,